Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, some time back, Ruto mounted his billboard in Kisumu, and it turned out that later the billboard was brought down. The next step William Samoei Ruto did was to run to Mount Kenya region. He rushed there so quickly to go and complain to the people of Mount Kenya region how Raila Odinga is using goons to destroy his billboards in Kisumu. The people knew the intention William Samoei Ruto had. It was to paint Raila Odinga as a violent man in the eyes of people of Mount Kenya region. That is why he was rushing to that area. But later, it turned out that the same way William Samoei Ruto organized for his own stoning in Kisumu, Kule Mambo Leo, is the same way William Ruto organized for the bringing down of his own billboards in Kisumu city. Today, it is now emerging that Raila Amolo Odinga's billboard, mounted in Bomet County, was brought down few hours later after the mounting of that billboard. Bomet is a stronghold of William Samoei Ruto. That is Rift Valley, where the people he has been referring to as goons and the people who are uprooting railway are not coming from. I have been waiting to see the response from William Samoei Ruto, but up to now, Ruto has kept quiet about that issue. Because the same way he rushed to Mount Kenya to go and complain about his billboard, if he was to do favor or if he was to do it in a fair way, then he was supposed again to go and rush to the same Mount Kenya region and complain about Raila Amolo Odinga's billboard being brought down. This is what Tuko shared on that story. Raila's campaign billboard vandalized by goons in Bomet. This is what they're reporting. A campaign billboard affiliated with the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance has been vandalized by unknown people in Bomet. The billboard displayed the portrait of Azimio presidential candidate Raila Odinga and his running mate Martha Karua were mounted earlier Thursday morning and vandalized the same day. You see, Bomet Central Sub-County Police Musa Imamai said the billboard had actually been defaced but noted the matter was yet to be reported. This is what they quoted him. "We are just observing like anyone else," he told the Star on phone. Imamai, however, said that once the report has been made, they will commence investigation with a view to book those who may have been involved. The story goes on and on. But now that's just a confirmation from the police boss in Bomet that it is true the portrait of Raila Odinga together with his running mate Martha Karua in Bomet has been dismantled as we are speaking now. So this is the kind of situation we are having. In one way, because William Ruto mounted his post in Kisumu, it has been brought down. And again, in equal measures, Raila Odinga billboard has been brought down in Bomet County. So what does this one tells you about our politics and the kind of William Samoei Ruto we are having now? Because Ruto, in one way, he wants to paint a community in a bad light and yet make a community where he comes from to look like holier. People who are civilized, people who are democratic. So the question we are asking today on this punchline, is William Samoei Ruto's community civilized? Are they democratic? Because he has painted the other community in a bad way. Goons, uncivilized, people who are uprooting railway. That is the question we are having today. By the way, we are continuing with our panel discussion, but just a quick request. You might be watching, but you have not yet subscribed. So I'm still humbly requesting you to subscribe so that another time, once we release another video, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch our video. So let us keep on dropping our comments again and help us to reach our target. We are on our road to 20,000 subscribers. Back to our discussion. The truth of the matter is that Ruto is not comfortable with having Raila Odinga portrays in Rift Valley. The reason behind this is that Rift Valley has other communities residing there. And there is a likelihood that these people are going to vote for Raila Odinga. We have Luos, Luyas, Kisses, Kambas. So Ruto is avoiding such a scenario. That's why, through his people, the network he has across the Rift Valley, that billboard was just brought down a few hours later. And this is a sense of defeat. Because if someone brings a billboard in your area, and you are sure that your area is going to back you 100%, you cannot fear if another person comes to campaign there. There's nothing to fear about, because you are sure that you are going to win. You are sure that your people will not vote against you, or they will not vote for your opponent. You are 100% sure that these people are voting for you. But because Ruto is not sure of bringing together the 90 to 100% vote from Rift Valley, that is why they are bringing down Raila Odinga billboard. It is a sign of fear, lack of confidence, hopeless. That's why they are bringing the signs down. So that those people who can have a second thought, they are undecided, other communities residing in Rift Valley, cannot have a chance to get the information from Raila Odinga. Because billboards are meant to advertise. So Raila is advertising for Azimio candidates and his candidature as a presidential candidate. Ruto has said he has no problem with Kikuyus. And he's their friend. Even he has made himself to look like the Kikuyu elder, you know, the point man of Kikuyu. There was a time even Ruto was saying that the way to Mount Kenya, was through him. For him, he has climbed the mountain, and therefore, if you want to climb the mountain, you should seek wisdom from him. So he was trying to make himself as the face to Mount Kenya region. Just the same way Christians believe that the way to know God is through Jesus. So Ruto was also putting it like the way to get to Mount Kenya, it is through him. But now we have the image of Martha Karua, who happened to come from Mount Kenya region, on a billboard somewhere together with Raila Odinga. The people of Rift Valley, hometown of William Samoei Ruto, are rejecting Martha Karua, who happened to come from Mount Kenya region, where Ruto is claiming support. So Ruto's people are rejecting Martha Karua, but in the equal measure, he needs the same people from Martha Karua home to vote for him. How can that one work? How? Because the best way to get Mount Kenya region votes is to embrace Martha Karua, who happened to be one of their own. Respect her, embrace her. But the decision to bring down that billboard, it is a disrespect to one of the Mount Kenya people who happened to be on ballot in the name of Martha Karua. Is there fear that Martha Karua is reducing William Samoei Ruto numbers in Mount Kenya region? That's why he's not comfortable with the Martha Karua billboard in Rift Valley. He don't want to see the image of Raila and even Martha Karua. So again, is Ruto confirming to us today, by the act of the people of Bomet, that we also have goons in Bomet. We also have goons in Rift Valley. If he has been framing the residents from Kisumu as goonism. So, is it that Rift Valley also has goons? Is it that now Rift Valley has regular protesters? Or what does this one means? Inamaanisha nini? Because you have been complaining about Raila Odinga's community, framing them, and now the same thing that happened there, it is happening in your backyard. Yet people understand that what happened in Kisumu was planted. It was organized with a specific political objective to taint a name of a presidential candidate and his community. You even want IBC to put Raila Odinga on a red alert. You want IBC to disqualify Raila Odinga as if he's the one bringing down your billboards. That is what he was trying to do by bringing in the name of Raila Odinga. By the way, even up to now, Raila has said nothing about that billboard. Now you can see the statesmanship in Raila Odinga, unlike William Samoei Ruto, who reacted on emotion after planting his own goons to bring down his billboards. So you see, you can understand that at least for Raila Odinga, these are Bomet people bringing down his billboards. But for William Ruto, the immediate complaint tells you that there was something organized. So that it just happened and immediately he rushed to Mount Kenya to go and complain on the same. And again, it is showing the maturity here between William Ruto and Raila Odinga. Because for Raila, maybe you will hear just his close allies complaining about the billboard in Bomet. But not Raila. He will not come that strong to derail all of his time on that billboard. No. The statesmanship. Again, I think this was a trap by the Azimio side to William Ruto. Okay, you bring your billboard to Kisumu, then you plan you plan it to be brought down. Let us now take our billboard to your home and wait to see what will happen. Then now we can read into this issue and tell the people who you are. So Ruto, knowingly or unknowingly, he fall into the trap by now allowing his people to bring down Raila Odinga's billboard. So he has fallen into the trap unknowingly. This was a trap. So what can we say about the Kalenjin community, if that is what he was looking for? So in the equal measures, we say there are goons. And in the equal measure, we can refer to William Samoei Ruto as a goon. Because that is what he was trying to paint Raila Odinga. A man who is not comfortable with the stability in terms of security of the country. So Ruto is falling into the trap. The first thing he was supposed to do was to come out strongly and condemn that incident and order a return of that billboard image back, if he was brave and smart enough. But because of selfish interest and lack of wisdom to deal with this issue, he has gone mum on that incident. So we know who William Samoei Ruto is. And the people of Mount Kenya should understand this. They should be asking William Samoei Ruto questions about that billboard. Let Ruto provide answers to the same people he was going to complain about his own billboard. Then from there, we will know. I don't know what to think about this, but we can have a continuation of this conversation through the comment section. So tupatane huko chini. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you and see you in our next video.